Welcome back, children. So today we will start animal tissue. But before starting animal tissue, I would like to give you a flow chart because in animal tissue many tissues are there which will be difficult for you to remember without the help of this chart. For that reason, at first I will start with the flow chart. You are to draw this flow chart as I am giving you in your biology copy. Okay? So animal tissue is chiefly of four different kinds. First one is epithelial. Next is connective tissue. Third is muscular tissue. And fourth is nervous tissue. These are the main four different types of animal tissue. Remember. So these are the four broad categories of animal tissue. In epithelial tissue, there are four different kinds. First is squamous epithelium. Second is cuboidal epithelium. Third is columnar epithelium. And fourth is ciliated columnar epithelium. In connective tissue, there are three main types. First is connective tissue proper. Second, skeletal or supportive. And third is fluid connective tissue. Now in connective tissue proper, there are 5 different types of tissue. Amongst connective tissue proper, there are 5 different types of tissue. First is areolar. Second is adipose. Third, white fibrous. Fourth, yellow elastic. And fifth, reticular. In skeletal or supportive tissue, there are 2 types. First is bone and second is cartilage. Again in fluid, there are 2 types. First is blood and second is lymph. In muscular tissue, there are 3 different types. First is striated muscular tissue. This is also called as voluntary. Second is unstriated or non-striated. This is involuntary. And third is cardiac muscular tissue. Nervous tissue is made up of only neurons. So this is the broad classification of different types of animal tissue. Remember, epithelial tissue is of 4 types: squamous, cuboidal, columnar and ciliated column. Connective tissue is of 3 types: connective tissue proper, skeletal or supportive and fluid. In connective tissue proper there are 5 different types tissue: areolar, adipose, white fibrous, yellow elastic and reticular. In skeletal or supportive tissue, bone and cartilage, and in fluid connective tissue, blood and lymph. Third is muscular tissue. In muscular tissue there are 3 types: striated or voluntary muscular tissue, unstriated or involuntary muscular tissue, and third is cardiac tissue. And fourth one is nervous, which mainly consists of neurons. So, first one is epithelial tissue. Now children, this epithelial tissue is thin and protective in nature. It forms a protective layer of the body. It covers the outer surface of the body as well as it is present in the internal lining of the organs, right? It lines the internal organs. Cells are packed close together and the shape, size of the cell depends upon the location and the function of the tissue. So epithelial tissue, as I said, since its main function is protection, you will find epithelial tissue in the skin as well as the outer lining, outer covering of all internal organs, as well as the internal lining of those organs. Clear? Now, epithelial tissue is of 4 different kinds. First is squamous epithelium, next is cuboidal epithelium, then is columnar epithelium, and then is ciliated columnar epithelium. So regarding these 4 different kinds of epithelium, we will do in the next class. Thank you.